Students, hope you all are well. Let us start our next video on the basis of elements of accounts part 1 standard 12. Students, all of you know that fifth chapter was going on, that is called admissions of a partnership firm. But in the middle I stopped teaching because your unit test is going to start from 27th and 28th, these 2 days. You are having the 3 papers. Out of that, 1 paper is the accountancy. So for that I started doing revisions for chapter 1, 2, 3 and 4. All of you know first 4 chapter are included in this unit test, and it will be of 25 marks for 1 hour. Students, I want to tell you, don't take very casually this test. It is most important test. It is taken by the board. The marks will be sent to the board. The board has given instruction to us. So the previous video I already taught the things what are most important from chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 as well as from chapter 4. I think all of you are following. Today let us start some practical sums from all these 4 chapter. I got these sums from your book, and some of the questions I made from myself. I want to read the questions, at the same time I want to explain the solutions. You try to follow it. These are the most important questions which I selected. Hope you will get interest to do it. And also I have given some homework also with related to this illustration or exercise what I am teaching you. So let us start the revision for the test for the accountancy for your unit test, which is going to start from 27. For the chapter 1, 2, 3 and 4, all these 4 chapters. First questions. Question number 1. Profit of the partnership firm of A, B and C is rupees 90,000. They distributed profit in the ratio of 3:2:1 instead of 2:2:1. Write accounting treatment to rectify these errors. 1 second, I want to read the questions. Whenever you will read the questions, you pay attention very carefully what are the things is given in this question and what they said to do it. That is the most important things in these questions. What is given? The profit of a partnership firm of A, B and C is rupees 90,000. They distributed profit in the ratio of 3:2:1 instead of 2:2:1. That is the mistakes they have done. This 90,000 profit they should distribute in the ratio of 2:2:1. That is the correct ratio, but it was wrongly distributed 3:2:1. Like that one question every year it is coming. What happened? Whenever they have taken the another ratio, automatically some of the persons who had to take what amount, he or she has taken more or less amount. So you have to find out who has taken more or who has taken less. Those who have taken more, they will give back. Those who have taken less, they will get. So automatically it will be rectified. What is this? Total profit is 90,000 and actual ratio is 2:2:1, but it is distributed 3:2:1. I have written it here, wrong distributions in the ratio of 3:2:1. A, B and C. If you distribute 3:2:1 to A, B and C, so A will get 45, B will get 30 and C will get 15,000. This is the wrong distributions it has been done. Now the correct distributions. Correct distributions is 2:2:1. This is the correct distributions. And if you distribute 90,000 is 2:2:1, so A should get 36, B should get 36 and C should get 18,000. What happened? I did not write minus or plus it here, because why I have not written? Some of the students, they are writing this first line in the second line or second line in the first line, and they are getting confusion where they will put minus. what I have done, I have written wrong distributions and I have written correct distributions. Correct distributions means A should get 36 but A got 45. From this amount you can understand that whether A will give back or A will get back. Because A should get 36 but A got 45 means A got more, so A should give back how much? 9,000. If A is giving 9,000 back, that means his capital will be minus. Minus means debit. Plus means credit. Similarly, B should get 36 but B got 30. That means B got less, so B should get 6,000 more. And similarly, for C should get 18 but she got 15. Matlab she got less by 3,000. So actually what happened? C should get 3, B should get 6 and A should give. Always this plus and minus should be 0. And where I wrote minus, that capital account will be debit. Where I wrote plus, that capital account will be credit. So A's capital account debit by 9,000 to B's capital of rupees 6,000 to C's capital of rupees 3,000. I think you understand these questions. Like that questions, I have given the homework. That homework I want to read you. You will try to do it. Profit of the partnership firm of a partner P, V and H is rupees 1,20,000. They distributed profit in the ratio of 2:2:1 instead of 3:2:1. Right. Accounting treatment to rectify these errors. Once again I want to read the question. Profit was 1,20,000. P, V, H, 3 partners are there. They distributed profit in the ratio 2:2:1. That means this is wrong ratio. Instead of 3:2:1, matlab this is correct ratio. What will do? You first wrong distributions you do, then correct distributions you do, then you compare that like that he should get but he got that one, whether he will give back or whether he will get back. On the basis of that you pass the journal entries. Plus means credit, minus means debit. Now I am coming to the next questions. That is question number 2. Different type of questions I have selected. You follow that each questions. If you are, I am sure, if you are following these questions, you will get the good marks. Question number 2. The closing capital of Mr. R is rupees 65,000. Which capital? Closing capital. You are having the two type of capital. One is called opening capital, another is called closing capital, which includes rupees 15,000 drawings and rupees 20,000 profit. Calculate interest on opening capital balance at the rate of interest. Calculate interest on opening capital balance at 5% per annum. That means 5% interest calculate on the opening balance of the capital account. This is the meaning of that. This is the meaning that you calculate 5% interest on capital. That one point you should know, that interest on capital should be calculated on opening balance of capital, not closing balance of capital. Once again I am telling you, interest on capital will be calculated on opening balance, not on closing balance. But this is given closing balance. This is not opening balance. You have to find out opening balance. How you got this 65,000? Because you got 65,000. I want to show it here. You got 65,000 opening balance, which I do not know. Opening balance which I do not know, and something you added and something you deducted, and then you got the closing capital of rupees 65,000. This is called closing capital. So opening to closing, which you added and something you deducted. Now if I go closing to opening, what will do? Which we added that will deduct, which we deducted that will add. Once again I am to tell you, from opening to closing you added something, you deducted something. From closing to opening, where you added that you deduct, where you deducted that you add. So here you see that you 15,000 drawing, obviously you know drawing is deducted from your capital, and profit 20,000, profit is added. So from the opening capital, drawing is deducted and profit is added. Now I will do, we will add drawing and we will deduct profit. Closing capital of rupees 65,000. Now drawing which is deducted, now I will add it, and profit which we added, that will deduct. So 65 plus 15 is equal to 80 and less 20 is equal to 60. That is your opening capital. If you start from here, if you reach to there, then also you will get 60 plus 20. Profit will be added 80. 80 minus 15 is equal to 65. Now 60,000 is your opening capital. Now you have to calculate interest on capital at the rate of 5%. 5% of 60,000, which comes 3,000 is your answer. Now homework. This homework is not related with that questions. It is another type of homework. You will try to do it. I want to read the questions. K, P and S are the partners of a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:2:1. Manager is to be paid 5% commissions on profit after deducting his commissions. The profit share of Mr. S, this is Mr. S, is rupees 24,000. Calculate manager's commissions. Also calculate profit of the firm before calculating manager commissions. Once again I am telling you, K, P and S are the partners of a partnership firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:2:1. Manager is to be paid 5% commission on the profit after deducting his commissions. The profit share of Mr. S is rupees. Mr. S is the partner, his sharing is coming 24,000. On the basis of 24,000, you have to calculate the question what is said to do. Calculate manager's commissions. Also calculate the profit of the firm before calculating manager commissions. This is the homework for you. The next is coming. The next question number 3. Question number 3 is the most important questions. I want to make you understand, so you follow that questions. An accountant calculate manager commissions at 10% on profit after charging such commissions. An accountant and manager are not same. An accountant calculate manager commissions at the rate of 10% on profit after charging such commissions. Matlab after charging commissions it is. And it is arrived at rupees 37,972. After charging calculation करके, that means 10 by 110 calculation करके manager commissions you got it 37,972. But what happened? But while calculating profit, bad debt of rupees 2420 was considered more. That is the mistakes you have done. What happened? While you have calculating this net profit, that time bad debt you wrote in correct sides. Profit and loss account debit side you wrote, but how much you should write? You wrote 2,420 more. That is the things. These things you have to understand. While calculating profit, the bad debt of rupees 2,420 was considered more. After rectifications of accounts, then now they are telling now you correct it, rectify it, the mistakes you have. That means once you wrote bad debt amount 2,420 more means automatically your net profit was wrong. And once your net profit was wrong, your net divisible profit, which is NDP, also wrong. And when NDP wrong, that time calculations of the manager commissions what you got 37,972 also became wrong. Now they are telling find out the manager's commissions, correct manager commissions. Also find out 2/5 profit of a partner Anand. From the Anand is getting 2/5 share of the profit, and how much Anand will get the profit, that also will find out. These questions, there is another route to find out, but we will not follow that one. We will apply the shortcut method. What happened? How I am doing that, you follow it. Wrong manager commission 37,972. That is manager commission which is calculated 10 by 110 on wrong profit. But what happened? As bad debt of rupees 2420 was written more, so net profit or net divisible profit that was 2420 was less. That thing you have to understand. Why? Because profit loss account debit side one item you wrote more, expense you shows more, automatically profit became less. That is the main things which you have to understand. 2420 bad debt you wrote more means your profit became less. How much? 2420 was less. What about your actual profit? But you got 2420 less. As net profit or net divisible profit was less, so manager also got the less commissions. बिकॉज लेस अमाउंट के ऊपर आपने मैनेजर कमीशन कैलकुलेशन कर दिया. सो मैनेजर गॉट हाउ मच लेस. What was the profit? 2420 10 by 110, that coming 220. That means due to effect of 2420 manager commissions 220, manager got less commissions. Now to correct the manager commission, what will do? 37,972 plus 220. I will give manager 38,192. Already I have given 37,972. Now I will give how much? 220. This 220, how it is coming, that you have to understand, number one. And number two, most of the students, when they are getting confusion whether it will be added or it will be deducted. That is the things which you have to understand. What happened? Expense became more, the profit became less, and profit became less means manager commission became less. To correct it, we will add it. That is the idea which you have to apply. Now 10% commissions, if it is 38,192, this is 10%. This is 10%, 38,192. So 100% means NDP, that all of you know. So 100% is 10 more, that is 3,81,920. That is your actual NDP. And once you are getting the NDP, so Anand's profit you will get 2 by 5 of 3,81,920, which comes 1,52,768. That is the Anand's profit. I think you understood. According to that, same like that, one homework I have given you. You will try to do at your home. An accountant calculates manager's commissions at 10% on profit after charging such commissions, and it is arrived at rupees 2,400. But while calculating profit, bad debt of rupees 1,100 was written credit side in the profit and loss account by mistake. Find out the manager's commissions, that is means correct manager commissions, and also find out 3/5 profit share of the partner Arpit from the profit. Arpit share is 3 by 5. This question I made myself, but it is not same like that question number 3. There something I have changed it, that you try to do it. 10% managers commissions already calculated 2,400, but what mistakes they have done? But while calculating profit, bad debt of rupees 1,100 was written credit side. Actually bad debt it should come debit side, but by mistake it was written credit side. So due to the change of the side, what effect in the profit? On the basis of that you have to take the decision and you have to solve it. That I will not do, you will try to do it. Next question, the question number 4. That is another type of questions. What is this questions? A partner withdrawn equal amount in the beginning of every month from 1st November. If the total amount of drawing is rupees 6,000, then calculate the interest on drawing at the rate of 12% per annum. Company's accounting year ends on 31st March. 31st March means financial year. Now question is there, what is given? How to calculate the interest on drawing, all of you know, beginning, end, middle, but that is the very simple. 78 by 12, 66 by 12, 72 by 12. These three things only you know. But I want to change something. Where I have changed? A partner withdrawal equal amount. That means every month certain amount is fixed. In the beginning of every month, but from 1st November. You will think what you are doing, beginning देख के आपने 78/12 लिखेगा, मेरे को पता है, लेकिन beginning देख के 78/12 नहीं होगा. 78/12 होगा कब? If it is started from 1st April, but it is started from 1st November. So November means November, December, January, February, March. How many months he has withdrawn? 5 months. And 5 months total amount he has withdrawn 6,000. Now you have to calculate the interest on drawing. Total drawing is rupees 6,000. That is from 1st November to 1st March. And how much you are getting total drawing? Total drawing you are getting 6,000. And this 6,000 you are getting from 1st November to 1st March. And 1st November to 1st March you are getting 5 months. November, December, January, February, March. So 5 months you are getting total 6,000. That means each month you are withdrawing 1,200. When you will calculate I is equal to PRN by 100, this P is not the total amount of drawing. When I taught this chapter, I told several times, this P is that 1 month drawing. So P is equal to 1,200. R is equal to 12% it is given. And N is equal to 15 by 12. Most of the students, they will write 78/12 by seeing the word beginning. How it is coming? From November to March. November, December, January, February, March. The money in the month of November which you have taken, that you will pay interest for 5 months. Like that, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you add 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, you are getting 15. So your N is 15 by 12. So I is equal to PRN by 100 by 12. This is 15 by 12, this is 12 by 100. And you are getting the answer 180. Like that homework I have given. Here it is homework, I have changed it. Not exactly the question what I taught you. I want to see what you are thinking and which way you are thinking. Let me see that one. Because every time my target is there, what I will teach you, same thing I will not ask to do you. I want to change something. Mr. A withdrawn rupees 2,000 in the beginning of every odd number of month. हो गया? आपने सोचने लगा जो सर odd number of month, already like this sum I taught you. Starting from 1st March, and Mr. B withdrawn rupees 3,000 in the end of every even number of month starting from 30th April. See, it is end it is given, for that is 30th April. 30th April, beginning it is given, for that it is 1st March. If the interest on drawing is to be calculated at the rate of 12%, and accounting year is January to December. January to December means that is called calendar year. 31st March means financial year. So January to December, then find out the amount of interest on drawing of A and B. So be careful whenever you are doing. Once again I want to read you. Mr. A withdrawn rupees 2,000 in the beginning of every odd number of months starting from 1st March, and Mr. B withdrawn rupees 3,000 in the end of every even number of months starting from 30th April. If the interest on drawing is 12% and accounting year is January to December, then find out the amount of interest on drawing of A and B. This is the most important questions. Like that questions will come. Next, question number 5. Question number 5 onwards I have not solved it, but important questions I selected and I am giving you. Like this sum already I taught you. You try to do and make practice at your home. What is question number 5? By using the proper average method, find out the value of the goodwill on the basis of 3 years purchase. By using the proper average method. Proper average method means average method, how many are there? Actually average method 2 are there. First 2 method both are called average method. One is called simple average, another one is called weighted average. Find out the value of the goodwill on the basis of 3 years purchase, the year 2016-17, 2015-16, 2014-15, 2013-14, the profit 85,000, 70,000, 55,000 and 40,000. I will not say anything more. You will try to do it. I hope that everyone will be able to do it. The question number 5. Now question number 6. From the following informations, determine the value of the goodwill on the basis of capitalizations of weighted average profit method. Which method? Capitalizations of weighted average profit method. It is given year 2012-13, 13-14, 14-15, 15-16, 16-17, the profit 50,000, 55,000, 65,000, 80,000, 90,000. So this one all of you know how to do it. Others information also it is given. That additional information also I want to tell you. This is the additional informations. The business assets is 7 lakh, business liability is 1 lakh 80, and normal expected rate of return is 10%. These questions, capitalizations of average profit method you will apply. Step by step you will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 years is given. Profit it is given increasing order. Obviously you know which method you will apply to calculate the average profit. Obviously weighted average profit method. And additional information what is given? The business assets is 7 lakh, business liability is 1 lakh 80, and normal expected rate of return is 10%. Question number 7. Like that question number 7 and question number 8, one is compulsory according to your board paper style. Question number 21, that is the fixed question number 21, it will become like that, and its coming unit test also it will come like that one questions. A, L and U are the partners of a partnership firm sharing. Once again I want to read you. A, L and U are partners of a firm sharing profit and loss equally. They decided to change their profit and loss sharing ratio to 2:2:1. Find out the sacrificing and gaining ratio by applying the formula. I want to tell you always, whenever you will do like this sum, you will apply the formula. Matlab you will write the formula. Sacrificing ratio you will write the formula. Gaining ratio you will write the formula. Then you will solve it. So what happened? They were distributing. That is 1:1:1. Now they want to change 2:2:1. So you have to find out what is the sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio. Question number 8. A, B, C and D are the partners sharing profits and loss in the ratio of 4:3:2:1. That is the old ratio. They decided to change their profit and loss sharing ratio to 1:2:3:4. Beginning 4:3:2:1, now it is 1:2:3:4. Find out the sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio. So the same like that question number 7, you will do the question number 8. You have to do the two things. One is you apply the sacrificing ratio, then you will find out the sacrificing ratio of A, L and U, then you will apply the gaining ratio. Once again you will find out the gaining ratio of A, L and U. Similarly, A, B, C, D, first sacrificing ratio, then A, B, C, D, gaining ratio. Different way you will do. This is from chapter 2, which is called your final account. Final account already I told you, and so many sums I made you practice. But according to your textbook, what type of question it is given, illustration as well as the exercise, that is more than enough. You try to do it all this. If you have any problem, you will tell me. So I wrote it here. According to your textbook, all illustration and exercise questions you make practice. If you have any doubt, you can tell me and you can contact with me. Once again I want to tell you, the previous video, all this 4th chapter, I mark it the places both from the inside your book illustration as well as the exercise. All the 4th chapter, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, that we will do. And this also today what I taught you, that like this few extra type of sums which is not available in your textbook, that also you will make practice. I think if you are able or if you are understanding this all, you will be able to solve this all 25 marks questions for you. So keeping hope, you are doing practice, and all of you will try to get the 25 out of 25 marks. I think you understood. Okay, all the best for your coming exam. Bye.